Alright guys, Paul here again with another video. Last night I built up the Kronos Xtr. I'll show you what I'm running just now. So this will be the first time I've switched it on. Just a little video around the local park just to kind of see how it handles, what it feels like, and hopefully over the weekend we'll get an epic video up with it, doing some big jumps and things. But I'll show you what I've done to it just now. So firstly, I went over everything, all the screws, everything looked perfect. Put some of the stickers on the body. I didn't put them all on because I just want to keep it kind of plain. And what I'm running is I've got Hobby Wing Easy Run Maxi in there. And I've got a 2200 kV motor by Hobby Wing 2. The servo, I've got a 13 kilogram in just now. I had a 20 and a 13 sitting about, but the 20 kilogram one was kind of playing up a little bit, so I've got a 13 in for just now. I might replace that. And as with the wiring, what I've done is I took all the trays and everything out, so as you can see, everything's all hidden, there's nothing there you can see, so I've done as neat a job as I can with it. And I've got all the cables coming up at the bottom end into the receiver box, etc. So the car's looking good, but it's time to find if it's going to run good now. So I'm going to run it on 6S, and also it's got the pinion it comes with is a 13 tooth, but I actually stuck in a 17 tooth pinion on here, which I don't think you'll be able to see, but it's got a 17 tooth pinion in it as well. So I don't know if I went too big on that, but we'll find out in a wee second. So I'll get some batteries in and I'll be back with you guys. What else I didn't mention is I'm running my FlySky GT3C controller on it, so there we go, just have a wee little run around, see what it's like. Tyres ballooning a lot there already. Oh, this thing's fast. Woohoo! Getting chased by a dog. There we go, first cartwheel. That's a good durability test anyway. Right, let's see this. I think this dog's going to bother me. Look at that wheelie. Woo. So that 17 tooth pinion feels good. There's a lot of ballooning at the front tyres. I might have to heavy the get diff oil heavier. Whoa! Whoa, this thing's fast. To go up where I can see it. That 17 tooth pinion, it's just like a rocket. I mean, look at this. Wheelie for days, just holding that effortless. Man, I'm impressed by this car already. Don't want to go too hard on the throttle with the tyre blaring, but oh man, that's nice. Did I see that wheel wiggle in there, or did I imagine that? No, I think I imagined it. I always get a little bit nervous on my first run with a car just to see how things are. But I mean, I don't know what the top speed is with this just now, but a 17 tooth pinion, I think it's going to be quite big. Whoa! Oh, almost a standing backflip there. We'll try that. Let's see. Jesus! What have we done? We popped a pillar ball out. Right, that literally took about 2 minutes to fix there, so for now I'll put that down to myself. But I did say I noticed a wheel wobble and I had things off when I was checking it, so that's possibly what the problem's been. But we'll need to see with that one. It's hard to say just yet, so obviously it's the first run. Oh, bad crash again by me. It's definitely an endurance test. Let's try to do that wheelie up the hill. But you can see the power is just insane in this thing. I mean, the wheelies are just under half throttle, just holding it, and it seems to keep it set up, so I probably could wheelie the full length of this park. But for just now, it's more just testing the car out, see what it's like before we go for a big bash, because there's nothing worse than going for a big bash and getting yourself all pumped up and nothing's right. So yeah, just checking the other pillar ball there. But well, my driving's terrible today, guys. That's a bit better. So let's do a couple of little light jumps with it. The steering servo I'm definitely not happy with. That's nothing to do with the car, that's myself, and so it's a bit on the weak side, but I'm going to get another one ordered up, probably a Savox. That's flying a bit nicer there, we've seen that. So cutting the flowers there. Trying to get another jump. I think we'll have to come off the throttle just as I'm coming to the lip of the jump, so we'll try that again. Yeah, I think these lipos are about done. I never charged them, I literally just grabbed the ones that were in the house just to give it a little try. So I might have one more go on 4S just to see what that's like, because that was my original intention. Well, but to begin with, was majority of the time I like to run 4S, so we'll try the car on 4. Obviously on 6 it's running well. Had that little mishap there, but yeah, it's one of these things when you're taking a car out for the first time, and the main thing is nothing's broken, the car's going well, handles well. Definitely have to upgrade that servo though. 13 kilograms, just not enough for the big tyres. I might even take my, I think I've got a 25 or a 30 inside my Land Rover Defender Savox. It's a really expensive servo, so what I might do is I might take that out of the TRX4 and stick this in for the weekend run. But I'm going to go to one of my big bashing spots and try and get a lot of air time. Even these jumps here, as fun as it is just now, you're not getting a superb angle for takeoffs and things. It's a little bit of a funny lip, so it's a bit harder to control. But anyway, I'll be back in a minute with a 4S battery. We'll try that because that's the main running idea for this car anyway. So see you guys in a second. Right, that's the 4S battery in, and just what I wanted to say to you as well, I forgot to mention at the start, is I took the little spacer out, and that's my 4S lipo. There's one of my big 6S long ones, and they fit in no problem. Sorry, 3S long ones, 2 of them make 6S, but they fit in no problem as well. So unlike the Radix, you're not limited at all battery space with the Kronos. So it's really good for that. So yeah, really happy. Right, that's the 4S lipo in, and you can see we're still getting wheelies with 4S as well. Look at that. Oh, unbelievable, still wheeling. I could have kept that all day. It doesn't feel any worse on 4S. I think that 17-tooth pinion's the way to go with this car. Whoa! Oh, and I took my back spoiler off. This isn't a good first bash, like. Let's see what's happened. Oh, spoiler's fine. Oh, it's cracked. Oh, that's not exactly XTR quality, it pinging off like that. It's a little crack down the side there, easily fixed, and the clamp, everything's still there. So yeah, a little bit bummed with that. For being super tough bike rally, it's not really the greatest first test run. I mean, I know I've had a couple of silly crashes, but still, I didn't feel it warranted that to have broke. But moving on. I'll do a couple more little jumps, I'll go home, sort these little mishaps I've had. But That suspension though, that suspension's amazing. It really just soaks everything up. See again. That's a nice jump. I think 4S is where it's at for sure. I mean, because I've got this 17 tooth pinion, like I said, I'm still getting the top speed. It's not getting there as brutal, but the car does feel even more controllable. And they're big jumps there. You know what? I'm actually thinking, unless I'm getting better, this car's actually flying better without the back spoiler on. Which you wouldn't think. Watch this. Corrected that one there. I was off the throttle a little bit early. But we're getting more wheel speed as well. You can correct a lot more in the air. So yeah, although I've had a little pop out and a breakage, I'm pretty over the moon. So I'm going to call that a day just now anyway, just before I go and pick up my daughter. But this will be easily fixed. I'll probably just put a bit of glue on that, stick it back on. You can't actually see where it's actually snapped or anything, so I'll get that glued up back on, and I might put a couple of bigger washers on just to hold it better. But other than that, yeah, super happy with the Kronos. Going to have a lot of fun with this car. A little bit bummed out the fact that it did come off, but it's nothing huge at all. I mean, the main thing is the chassis is fine, fair enough, the little wheel pivot sort of came out, but I had them off, so I probably had it a bit loose or something. Well, not overly worry, but the car in general, super happy. So we'll get a video out over the weekend and you'll see it having some proper action, then we'll get a real test of what it's all about. But yeah, that's my Kronos Xtr, guys. Catch you in the next one. Hope you enjoyed that. Bye. You know what, guys, I said I would go, but it's a really good thing when you don't want to stop playing with the car. So do a couple more little jumps on it, then we'll get going down the road. We'll see what it's like on this. Nice grippy tyres there too, actually. Right, well, let's see what we can do here. It's flying nice. I just wish I'd figured out the throttle balance before I'd done that to the spoiler, but like I say, it should have been a bit softer plastic. It seems a bit hard, the spoiler. Really like this car though. Actually, while I'm talking about the car, I actually have to thank, I've got my actual mum to thank for this one. I was going to buy it, and I was talking to her, I was putting in the basket in and out, and we were just having general conversation with buying stuff on eBay and things, and you know what, I got home, turned out she put the money in my bank to actually order it, so I feel like a little bit of a spoiled child that way, but I'm not complaining when I get in a car like that. So thanks again, Mum, you're a legend. Getting close to 40 years old and my mum's still buying me toys, eh? Awesome. See it catching the wind there a little bit. I might try when I'm out, just out of curiosity. I'm happy with this 17 tooth pinion, but I'll try the 13 tooth pinion when I'm out for the big bash, because I think, you see it there, it's, I don't know if it's overheating a little bit with the Max 8, because that battery's not dead, and I just felt the power dying a bit there. So I'm wondering if it's just too much gearing for what it can take. So we'll try the 13, and it'll also probably give me a bit bigger battery life too, if it's straining the car a little bit there. Let's see. Take this off. Yeah, it's pretty hot, to be fair. Disconnect this just now. Right guys, a few more adjustments. We'll have the Kronos Xtr out again very soon. See you later, bye.